Welcome to Win the Day from Back to the Bible. I'm your coach, Pastor Nat, and today we will talk about the Day of the Lord. Here in Nebraska, we are used to tornado season. When a new person moves to the area, they ask, well, how many tornadoes do you have here? How many tornadoes have you seen? What do you do when they come? Well, talking to a long-term resident is expected, but honestly, I don't advise it. Why? Well, it's because when the sirens go off, we're on the front porch with popcorn and a drink. I mean, we just don't take the warning seriously, and we probably should. Well, Jesus is coming soon, but there will be some who will say, who cares? It's no big deal. But is it a big deal or not? Listen to what Paul says in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3. While people are saying there is peace and security, then sudden destruction will come upon them as labor pains come upon a pregnant woman, and they will not escape. In verses 1 through 2, Paul reminds these believers that no one knows when Jesus is coming back. Don't try to guess, and don't trust anyone who declares that they know when he is coming. Jesus said that no one knows except the Father. Jesus is coming again and will come like a thief in the night. So live with expectancy and intentionality. And then in verse 3, Paul says, while people are saying there is peace and security. Now, Paul may be playing off the Pax Romana, the well-known slogan for peace and security under the Roman Empire. But not even Rome could stand in the way of the coming of the Lord. The coming of the Lord is the day when Jesus returns with a sword and a gavel. It is the day when Jesus comes to make things right. It will be the day of justice and paradise restored. It's a serious day for everyone, sobering for the lost and jubilee for the saved. But there will be people who are false prophets and antichrists who will say, don't worry about this coming day. Remember, Jesus warned in Matthew chapter 24 that many will come in my name, saying, I am the Christ, and will mislead many. Many false prophets will arise and will mislead many. For false Christs and false prophets will arise and will show great signs and wonders, so as to mislead, if possible, even the elect. People will deny the return of Christ, the purpose of his return, and the result of his return. But Paul wants us all to know that sudden destruction will come upon them as labor pains come upon a pregnant woman, and they will not escape. Now, when Paul wrote this, sometimes women didn't know that they were pregnant until the contractions began. It's hard to believe, but it's true. Now, others knew that they were pregnant, but many women died in childbirth, reducing their life expectancy to their 20s and 30s. So birth pains and contractions meant great uncertainty. Today, many people are not ready for Jesus' return. As Christians, we are called to live a life pleasing to God out of our love and gratitude for our salvation. And we are to warn people of the coming judgment of God on the day of the Lord. It's serious business when Jesus comes back. So today, live intentionally. Share the good news of the gospel. Remind people that justice will be served once and for all. If you've never turned from your sin and turn to Jesus, do so today. Jesus is coming again soon. Be ready, because no one can escape his coming.